Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I made a video roughly 2.5 months ago. I gave you my top 5 likes and dislikes of this beautiful car right here. So now I pose the question to you. I put the question in my community tab on my channel, had a lot of responses, which I greatly appreciated. And I also posted the question on the Facebook page, 11th Gen Civic, had a lot of comments on there too. So let's see what the 11th Gen owners are saying they like most about their car so far. All right, well, before we get into that, I'll give you a little update on what's going on with my 11th Gen Civic so far. I'll be honest, I haven't really driven it that much. I've been driving the Type R, but that's going to change here now that winter's coming. So I'll be interested to see how this really drives in the snow. I'm assuming I'll be checking that out here in a couple months, so stay tuned for that video. But we're looking at, the car is roughly at 3,154 miles. You know, not much has changed. The car is still as great as it was when I first got it, but I'm really interested to hear what all you other owners are saying. So let's head to the basement, sit down at the computer, and take a look at what you guys are saying. All right, so I'm going to be looking at the community tab, the answers to my questions that I asked, and the first one, Colton says, love mine. I'm about to hit 1,000 miles on it tomorrow, and I'm having so much fun. I've been told by like 2 people that the new body looks like a baby Charger, and now I'm starting to see it. Well, Colton, I don't really see it, but Chandler seems to agree with you. That's exactly what Chandler thinks. The front looks like a Charger, the rear looks like a WRX. The WRX, I don't agree with very much either. Maybe a little bit in the taillights, but not too much. Now, Jacob, man, I love Jacob. Jacob comments on every video. He is always very articulate in what he's saying and always has good ideas. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to the Hondas. He does his research. So Jacob, thank you, sir. As always, I greatly appreciate your comments, and I'm sure you'll be leaving a comment on this video as well. So Jacob says, I don't have mine yet, but that's what I plan to get, whether it's a Sport, a Touring, an SI. I like the hatchback, especially for the cargo utility, but still I like the sedan more, except for the scented front nose and grille that they put on the SI. But the perk is, if you really want it, like getting the HPD appearance package as an add-on, you can change it. I've commented many times that I like almost everything about it, the 3 models, except for what I already mentioned, preferably in the blue metallic like mine, the Sport, Sonic Gray Pearl, but the Morning Mist Blue looks the nicest in the Touring. I like black. I like my GN and SS, but it's too dark. Hot and hard to see at night. Even the Sonic Gray Pearl during the day for drivers, that's not an attentive alert. I shake my head at all the comment complaints, but to each their own. Also, coupes are very nice. I was raised to like them. My 3 Buicks were all 2 doors, but now I only like the 4 doors for practicality, but wouldn't mind a new Toyota GR86 Premium for a toy car, but the SI would be fine as that and a daily driver. As popular as coupes are to many, it wasn't selling, which is why they dropped the Accord coupe several years prior. The freed up resources allowed development of the Civic hatchbacks. Man, Jacob, again, you're always articulate with what you say, some a little bit in the spelling, but hey, who cares? Again, Jacob, thank you, sir, for your comment as always. Caliber says, the interior, the black rims, the headlights, definitely a really nice looking car for the price. He's really enjoying it. Thank you, Caliber. Greatly appreciate it, sir. Jonathan, I pretty much love everything about it, but the powertrain is pretty boring. I own the exact same car as you. I'm excited to lower it and have fun with exterior mods. Well, Jonathan, I have a bunch of exterior mod videos already out here, and I got a bunch more coming. And in fact, I got quite a few coming really soon and within the next couple months. So keep an eye out for that, ladies and gents. RG Bestia, how it stands out so much from what else is out on the road. Yes and no to that. In fact, in my next video, you will actually see how I thought I saw one and I really didn't. So Carlos asks, can you do a video on how to use the paddle shifters? And I replied to Carlos, I said, let me see what I can do. And Britt also would like to see it because she really wants to start using them. Stay tuned for that, ladies and gents. That'll be in probably the next 3 or 4 videos I can do that for you. Britt also comment, I want to do more of the exterior of the car. I don't know where to start, but I love everything about it. I just hit 4,000 miles on it in just 2.5 months. Well, Britt, you drive quite a bit, I think. Blind actually replied to her, said, damn, I had my 21 Sport in April and only have 27 roughly on it at the moment. Just K-tuned it 2 days ago. It's Britt replied back to him, I have the 22 Sport. Yeah, I drive it a lot, it's insane. And then I replied back, I have more videos up on the channel that they can check out, and I greatly appreciated their comments. Blind Sight, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about that new tune that you got on there. How's it running? I'd be interested to find out. I'm assuming a lot of other people watching this video would be too. Jay Buggs says the body is just fire. Mellow, I love the black 18-inch rims. He's the second person to say that, actually. Dark Integra, the new body, I love it. Especially the blue, because he has the same one that I do. All right, Integra, awesome. Carlos, he loves everything about it. Scott says he likes the style and the interior options. And Ring Ting, Honda Sense. So again, I just want to thank all of you who commented on this community tab post. So let's see what the Facebook group had to say here. If you're not following me on Facebook, make sure to go check me out there and on Instagram as well. Tony says that I have not driven it a month and it has 163 miles on it. Awesome, Tony. Keep them miles off, my man. So Tom says, also, I'd be interested to see what the owners think, number 1, noise levels, and 2, ride quality, both of which got trashed through Consumer Reports. Yeah, I know, they're not really car enthusiasts, but I'm looking mainly for a daily driver, an interstate cruiser, so that things are important to me. And Lee replied to Tom, I drive 52 miles each way, a little noisy, but with the radio, it doesn't bother me. 6'1" and 240 pounds, I have plenty of space. This is my first car in over a decade. I usually drive trucks, but the cost of fuel is killing me. The ride is comfy. My biggest gripe is the lack of power, but I didn't buy a race car. I bought a car for good gas mileage, so I can't complain. And then I agree with everything that Lee said there. New reply to him saying the road noise is definitely loud, and I get some wind noise on the highway. This is my first brand new car. Aaron replied back to Tom, it is a little noisy, but I expect that. The Touring model has a nice Bose system, so you shouldn't notice it too much. I'm not sure what the other models come with. I have only had it for 3 days, but it's pretty much a fun car to drive. And then Tom thanks everybody for their comments. Jordan comes in with, I own an 09 Civic Coupe before I bought a 22 Sport. The car rides and sounds like a dream. I don't have a lot of road noise. The road noise is there a little bit. It's not horrible, but it is there a little bit. Josh says, probably he likes the interior so far. Tanya says 34 miles a gallon, easy parking, heated seats, and lane assist. That's what she cares about. So Michael says, I love mine. I drive only 24 miles one way, Monday through Friday. This is my first Honda, coming from a Ram 1500 with 5.7 liter. The gas mileage is definitely a welcome change. It also is a very comfortable vehicle. When I sit in it, it fits like a glove. I agree with that, Michael. The seats are very comfortable in this car. I have no complaints about that. Vince says, the new Adrian Blue 11th gens are so gorgeous that it makes me sick to my stomach wanting one. I have a beautiful X-Gen Accord with a 2.0T, but all I can think about is the new Civic. That's the first I ever heard of someone wanting to go from a Accord to a Civic. But they do look very similar, especially the blue ones. The blue one kind of sticks out because you'll see in the next video. I actually really thought of that. I actually really thought one was a 11th gen and it wasn't. And I even have it. And I thought that. And the last one, Jordan says, I love everything about my car. Previously owned an 09 Civic Coupe, which I traded as a down payment. Well, Jordan, I hope you love your car. So that's all from the Facebook group. So a lot of them were exactly the same. A lot of them love the wheels, the headlights, the interior. A lot of them love the interior, which I actually found kind of surprising. I'll be honest with you, I kind of like the 10th gen interior just a little bit better than the 11th gen. I just like how you actually sit down into the car a little bit more. But other than that, not much of a bigger difference. Let's go back outside. But just look at how she beads. Man, that Chemical Guy's ceramic wax is awesome. Now I'm going to give that another coat here next couple weeks for the wintertime. Just to be safe, you know. You want to be safe in the wintertime. Brushing the snow off. You know, you want to make sure you don't scratch it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button letting me know. Leave a comment down below if you haven't already in either of the other two places. Let me know what you like about your 11th gen Honda Civic. I'm probably going to do a dislikes one as well, so keep your eye out for that one. In the next video, I went on a 1,600 mile road trip in the Type R. We're going to see what kind of miles per gallon I got. I was actually pretty impressed, so stay tuned for that. And as always, this is your boy Miller, and I'll see you in the next one.